it is bright and I need to dig out my car so I can get to my sunglasses. Just dug out the dog area. And as you can see, not more snow yet, but the snow's pretty high. I mean, just the path in general, you get about, what, almost 3 feet of snow right there. The mounds come up to the windows, so, and the wind's blowing pretty fast, so it's drifting and blowing it everywhere, which is kind of crazy. So like right now, the snow's piled so high, I can't even get the door open without forcing it. And then this here even goes down. So pretty crazy the amount of snow. And to give some perspective, I shoveled this down to the ground last night before I went to bed. And with the wind, it's just kind of, we'll get a couple more inches early in the morning. With the wind, it just kind of put it all in. So let's get this done. All right, this was clean with no snow about 8 hours ago. Don't know where all this came from. Yeah, this was clean, able to drive in and out. So this is the hood of my car, and that's pretty good accumulation for just an overnight. Again, perspective, here's my hand. That's, yeah, a bit more. And this is by far the worst part, is this wall that the snow plows make as they go by, which you're going to tear down and dig out of, because this is usually heavier, thicker than the rest of it. I mean, luckily, it's a pain in the ass, but luckily all the snow that fell is all fluffy and light, well, relatively speaking. But the stuff in the plows gets compacted, and sometimes there's ice and ice melting, like salt and dirt in there, it slushes it up and makes it heavier. So this is by far the most difficult part of this process and the least amount of fun. Who needs a gym, right? So the trouble I'm facing right now is I'm trying to figure out where to put all this crap, because as you can see, so there's my car, right? And the pile, the foot of the driveway, is already bigger than the car. And, you know, if I come over here, I mean, here's me holding the camera straight out. So I'm about the same height as my car normally. Okay? This pile's taller than me by like a couple inches, and I'm 5'9". So yeah, like where does this stuff go now? About to the point where it's gonna go in the neighbor's yard, because there's no place to put it. There really isn't. I think that's the biggest hassle of all, is figuring out where to put this stuff. I can try to talk because my mouth and jaw are freezing over. Okay, I've been out here for almost an hour now, and I've got the gate to the driveway open, at least for my parking spot. But yeah, that, and then this path right here. So I'm dragging snow off the side of my car, put it on my arm. And this little path right here. And then this little path right here. And then to the door I came out at the beginning of this adventure. And that took about an hour. And I got snow just from brushing up on the car. I've got to go and clean off the car, get that done. Finish cleaning out the spot, and oh, I'm red. Yeah, so anyway, Winter Wonderland. Oof. Oh yeah, that lamp post back there, that's 6 feet tall? 7 feet tall? 7 feet tall, yeah. Lots of snow. Now the fun part of thawing out the beast and getting the windows cleaned. Just so I can move her into the street and finish cleaning up the spot. And an hour and a half later, phase 1 is complete. And yes, that snow mound is even bigger, and it is bigger than me. Phase 2, the path from here to there. You may ask, why no snowblower? Well, my brother's got an attachment to his rider mower, the snowblower attachment, but he forgot to put the tire chains on the lawnmower before going to work, and I wasn't about to do that since it was already crappy and freezing out. And yeah, so doing the old-fashioned way. Plus, this is one hell of a workout. But yeah, no snowblower this year. Maybe he'll fix it when he comes home in a couple days, or get it working. But it's on him. I'm not toying with that thing. And phase 2 complete. I can't feel my toes. And got the spot for the dogs all dug out. Alrighty, all dug out. Yeah, so it snowed yesterday, and then it stopped, and it turned windy, and then it snowed again overnight, and yeah, there's a lot of snow on the ground. There's a lot of snow and a lot of shoveling. So one hell of a workout. Well, there's just the snow. It's like, where is it all going to go? We need a heat wave. It's like extremes on both ends of the country too, because I see you can't see over these damn berms when you're driving. Now I see my friends who live in the city where I lived prior to here, which is San Diego, and they're having a little heat wave out there. It's 85 and everyone's at the beach. Which I can go for a beach right about now. I don't know, like I find myself kind of conflicted. You know, I don't particularly love cleaning the snow, but dealing with it isn't horrible. And I prefer, like this time of year, it would just feel wrong to be, 85 and going to the beach. I mean, it's fun, but I don't know, that's one thing living out there that always kind of screwed me up. It's like, oh, it's February, it should be cold. And it's not. So, yeah, I don't know. You really cannot see with this wind. Just whipping snow everywhere. So I don't know. I have mixed feelings on it, which is why I want to have a house here and a house out there, and I can float between the two. That would be ideal. Oh, I love when the light turns green as you're approaching it, especially in this crap. Turning corners, sliding a little bit. Route 6 doesn't seem to be that bad. Although she's sluggish, and she's sluggish because I've got, I know there's ice in the rims, snow cake on the rims. So, get that out. Didn't think to do that before driving. I'm running out to get food right now. So I'm starving, and I don't feel like, I've been shoveling for almost 2 hours now. I don't feel like doing any cooking or anything that involves work. I just want to be given something and eating it. And the real question, what to do today? Go out later, because everything's kind of cleared up now. The snow's gone. So, roads are not bad. So what to do. Yeah, the roads really aren't. The roads really aren't that bad, or at least, like, this is US 6, so it's not great, but, I mean, they've done a decent job of cleaning it, so, they're keeping up with it well. So, yeah, I'm sure the freeways are, a little better than this. It's really the back roads, and even the back roads, they've done a good job of keeping up with it, so, yeah. And the shoveling's done. They have their nice little area. Emphasis on the little. Yeah, yellow snow. Yeah, it is. The sun's finally out, which is great, but it is windy. Windy. And, yeah. Crazy the amount of snow. And you think, oh, that fence might fall over. Well, no, the snow's just that high on the other side of the fence too. It's insane. I mean, to where they can barely see up and over. Where there used to be paths trudged